Tiffany here. Today I have for you a really simple but messy gluten-free snack that we make a lot.
Muddy Buddies!
Muddy Buddies, yeah. Some people call them puppy chow, but Muddy Buddies is also a widely accepted recipe as well. It is peanut butter and chocolate chips. And some type of like Chex type cereal. This is actually rice squares from Aldi. We just use any that are gluten-free. So pretty much any Chex except for the wheat Chex, obviously. And we've made it with rice squares and corn squares from Aldi as well. And then it also uses butter and powdered sugar, which I didn't take out yet. But it's really super simple, so I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, for the first thing I'm going to do is I measured out my chocolate chips, and now I'm measuring out my peanut butter. So you're going to put the chocolate chips, peanut butter, and butter in a microwavable safe dish. And hold on. Shake up a yogurt drink. Okay, here you go, bud.
I'm shaking that.
Okay, so take a break to help the preschooler. So normally I follow the recipe from Chex, and that's a great recipe. It's perfect. I'll actually link it down below. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a recipe and a half. To double it is, I don't think I have enough cereal to double it, number one. But it's a lot. I think it'll be too much, but like one batch is just, it goes in like 2 days, and it just goes so fast. We love it and eat it so much. I need to grab a spatula. Hold on. So get this to get the peanut butter out.
Put it back up.
So put that in there.
Put it in the phone.
It's okay. Just set it on the counter, bud. Just set it right there. Thank you.
I set it to
A little bit more peanut butter. And this is one of those things that honestly, if it's not 100% perfect, that's okay. As long as it's pretty close. Like I'm looking for about 1/4 cup of peanut butter here. I think we're pretty close to that. All right. So we're gonna scoop that in. Okay, so I am going to measure out the butter. So I have my peanut butter, my chocolate chips, and my butter. The recipe calls for a little bit of vanilla. Vanilla's been hard to come by, and it's been super expensive. So a lot of recipes, I just add a tiny bit of vanilla almond milk to the recipe. So that's what I'm gonna do. So we use vanilla almond milk from Aldi, and I think the recipe is a teaspoon. So I'm just gonna do just a tiny bit more than a teaspoon. Okay, so I'm gonna throw this in the microwave. I'm gonna do 30 seconds at first, and then if it is not, and then I'll stir it, and then probably have to give it a little bit longer. So let's do it. Okay, so I did it on 30 seconds, and it's not quite melted, so I'm gonna give it a good stir and put it back in.
The thing that's kind of in a soft is the playroom.
Okay, so we got that all mixed up and melted together. It looks and smells really good. So now I'm just gonna measure out my cereal. So the regular recipe calls for 9 cups. So we're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna do a recipe and a half. So here we go. So now we're gonna pour the chocolate peanut butter mixture into this. Okay, so this is where it starts to get messy. When you're trying to do this, it wants to fall out of the bowl. So you inevitably have to kind of get your hand in there to keep it in the bowl. And then the next part, you got to put it into a Ziploc bag with some powdered sugar, and powdered sugar is always messy. So let's get to it. Okay, I think we're pretty mixed up. Like I said, this is just gets messy. I think this is the hardest part of the recipe, is mixing the chocolate mixture in. I always just takes me the longest and is so messy, but it will be worth it, I promise. Okay. I'm gonna go wash my hands and I'll be right back. So I just got this idea. Normally you do it in a Ziploc bag, but I hate, we make this so often. I was like, I hate throwing away the Ziploc bag. I've tried cleaning it, but the powdered sugar and stuff just gets so stuck in there. It's really hard to clean. So I just got the idea, like, I'm gonna try to do it in this container, and I could do a little at a time, and then I'm gonna lay it out onto a baking sheet with parchment paper on it to let it cool, because the chocolate mixture is still kind of warm. So we're gonna see how that works out. Okay, so this is my first time trying it in the container. So I have about a cup of powdered sugar. I didn't measure it, I'm not really sure. Got myself a wet. Wash my hands. So I'm gonna put in about, because normally you do about 2 cups of powdered sugar for one full recipe. So I'm doing a cup of powdered sugar. So I'm gonna try to do about 4 cups of the cereal, around about. So I'm just gonna try like 4-ish big scoops. I don't know if this is gonna work. We'll see. this works. No idea how much I put in there, so we'll see. So I'm gonna hold the lid on really tight. Kind of just toss it around. So you want to see how, like, let's see if you can see. Yeah, it's too pretty. So you can see where there's like big clumps. You kind of want to break those big clumps up so you get more individual pieces. So just breaking up some of the clumps. I'm going to add a little bit more. There's a good amount of powdered sugar in here. So I want to try to use up all the powdered sugar that I can before I dump them out. So I'm not like just dumping a bunch of powdered sugar onto my pans. So I'm just gonna keep doing this until I get it all done, and I'll show you the rest. Okay, so I have my cookie sheet here with parchment paper on it. So you can see, like, when I do it in the Ziploc, I don't get too many big chunks like this, so I don't know what it is that's different about the container, but I got all the big chunks. But I'm just gonna break it up with my hands, and there's a good amount of powdered sugar, like loose powdered sugar, so I'm just gonna break it up a little bit and mix it up with my hands. So I'm just gonna keep doing this until it's all done. That's Money Buddies. So they are super easy, but kind of I mean, they're quick, but they're not, like, I don't know, very messy. Like, mixing up the chocolate with the cereal is kind of time consuming, but still not too bad. It's a fun one to do with the kids, but like I said, it is really messy, so definitely be prepared for that. But they are delicious. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, let me know in the comments down below if you want to see more like gluten-free snacks and meals and things like that. I will definitely put more videos out. Subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. I do lots of book haul videos and homeschooling videos. Thanks for watching.